Hi. Yes, so we're doing article writing live today. So I'm just waiting for people to join and then we get started. So hi, who do we have? Just say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm just letting people know that I'm live. So yeah, because this was impromptu. I didn't schedule it. So I'm just letting people know that I'm live so that we can get started with the writing. So just a few more minutes. Let me just inform more people. Let me do some. Hello. Poa. Githurai 45. So hata tuongee baadaye, niko live saizi YouTube. So hata nimemiss. But nenanga Githurai 45 kwa hiyo soko ya mawe. Okay. See. Hi guys. Who do we have? Say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. So today I want us to write an article I do article writing, so that's what I want us to do. Because sometimes when you talk to people, someone is like, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to write an article. So if you're interested in writing an article, but you don't know where to start, what article writing entails, because I get so many of these questions, and sometimes it's hard to attend to each person. So I just decided to do this so that at least I can write. You can see how I normally write my articles from start to finish. If there's something you can pick from that, then well and good. Also, I'm targeting those people who, let me say you are interested in article writing, you want to start, you want to apply for jobs, but you are thinking that you don't have a writing sample. Like if I apply for a job and a client asks me for a sample, I don't have a sample. This is how you create your sample, because this will be my sample. I'll be sending this to clients. So yeah, so that's what I want us to do. Just 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me just tell people I'm live. I hadn't informed people, so this. Let me just. So who do we have? Like you guys are quiet. I'm just seeing people are here, but you're not talking. Who do we have? So we can get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already picked a topic. There's something that I want to write about, how you can excel at work. So that's a topic. Let me click on this. Ooh. Let me close that. So I've already picked a topic. I want to write about how you can excel at work. I write about everything. I've written topics on pets, on how to get over, like how to take care of yourself after surgery, how to, like, even trading. Yet I don't know much about stocks, because writing is all about researching. Are you able to research? The content is already there. You research on it, you repackage it in a way that is appealing to your audience. So, but these days I normally try to write about health and wellness, personal development, which is something what is my YouTube channel is also all about. I'm into personal development, finance, but not so much. There's some complicated accounting stuff that I try to stay away from. And then I also write about business things, marketing, digital marketing. I like that kind of stuff. So I've picked this topic because it is in line with the jobs that I apply for. I apply for jobs on personal development a lot and relationships. So if I'm going to use this as my writing sample, that's what I picked. That's why I picked it. So if you're also creating a writing sample, identify like a topic that you'd like to write on, that you know that you're going to apply for jobs. Let's say that you're going to apply for jobs that are related to fitness, okay? Then write an article or two about fitness so that can act as your sample. So you can present it to the people who have blogs and websites on fitness. So let's just get started. I want to share my screen. So let me do that, and then you'll tell me if you can see it, because I want to zoom so you can see when I write, because it doesn't make sense if you can't see. Yes, so I've shared my screen, and I'm going to do a Word document for a reason. For all the years that I've done writing, I always submit my samples in Word documents. You can do PDF, you can do Google Docs, and then give the potential client a link to that document to appear. People say that it makes you appear more professional, okay? But I want to start with this because right now I'm mostly focusing on people who are getting started on article writing, and I don't want to make it too complicated, because if you make it too complicated, you won't start. So just open a Google Word. That's what I'm doing. I have a page for my samples, so I'm just going to write something like how to excel at work. You can always change that. So let me open that and let's get started. If you have any questions, let me enlarge it. Tell me if you can see it. If you have any questions, just type them in the comment section. I'll be writing, pausing, reading your questions and answering them as you continue. So when I'm writing, the first thing I normally do is I come up with a topic, and now the whole idea is how to excel at work. But now I can make it a little bit more spicy so that it catches someone's attention. Okay, so you can do things like easy and effective tips to excel at work. You see, like you can do something like strategies. You can use words like strategies, hacks, strategies to excel at work, strategies or hacks to get ahead in your career. All these are like topics you can use. So we don't want to think too much about it. We can always come back and change, but at least we have an idea of what we're writing about, because that will guide us. So we're going to do easy and effective tips. Don't worry. Even if you make mistakes, when you're writing, actually, don't focus so much on the grammar, the what, because when you get in the flow, things just flow. So just start writing. When you're done, we'll go back, clean up everything, make it better. So easy and effective tips to excel at work. That's it. That's our topic. So what I can do is just put it in I capitalize so that it appears, yes. Make it bold, yes. So I've zoomed my screen. Please tell me if you can see it before I continue. I don't want to be typing and you can't see. I like using the Cambria font. It looks beautiful. So please tell me if you can see my screen before I proceed. Just type in the comments. Let me know you can see my screen. You can see this size. If this size is okay with you. Okay, let's continue. I don't know. Let me check because I'm not seeing. Let's continue, guys. So the first thing you need to do when you're writing an article is just do an introduction. Article writing is just like the way we used to write compositions in primary. You have your introduction, you have your body, and you have your conclusion. So when you're doing the introduction, it's just something to hook someone, to make them want to read the rest of the article. They'll be like, why should I read this article? So it's just introducing your topic, but just in an interesting way. One of the ways you can do this is, for example, by using statistics. Like, let me say you're writing about malaria and you're like, did you know that three out of, did you know that 3 or 1,000 people die from malaria every day? Like, something that will capture someone's interest, and someone will be like, what? I didn't know that. That's weird. Like, so that's one of the things you can do. You can start with statistics, you can start with questions. When you're writing an article, it's basically just like talking to someone. It's use simple language. I like using simple language. I like using a conversational tone. It's like me and you are talking. It's like if you ask me, Linda, how can I excel at work? And I'm like, you know what? This is what you can do. So that is what you are going to do. So let's get started on our introduction. Oh, thanks, Chichi, for joining. So, yeah, let's do. So, easy and effective tips to excel at work. Don't overthink it, write it. You can always go back and redo your introduction. So, so I just be typing. Sometimes I can be quiet, sometimes I like talking when I'm typing. So, So you can see. So this is the time of the year when you make our goals and resolutions. One of your goals may be to excel at your workplace. Okay, I've done this here twice. That is repetition. I'll read through it again at the end, but I'm just doing this. One of your goals may be to excel at your workplace. Do you want to get a promotion? Are you looking to bag the employee of the month or the year title? Or do you simply want to boost your productivity? Is it productivity? Do you want to boost your productivity? Go back to it and be the best, or do you simply want to be the best? I don't think this productivity thing adds any benefit here. Or do you simply want to be the best at what you do? This should be a question mark. If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this article is for you. Let's look at some of the ways that you can excel at work. That's our introduction. The introduction can be longer or shorter depending on how long the article is. Let's say the article is 500 words. The introduction should not even be 100 words. It should be 50 words or less so that the main body, like the main part of it, can be longer. If I'm writing like, I can come back and even add on to this. If this article gets to 1,000 words, I might add, or 600 or 800 words I might add. But as at now, we have these. Let's look at some of the ways that you can excel at work. Let's get started. Number one. So number one is, what I'm going to talk about is knowing what your employer likes and what they don't like. So it's like, I can write number one is knowing your employer's likes and dislikes. So I picked this one because it's something that I've experienced. I once worked for someone who, like, she would fire people after every 2 months. And even when I got the job, the people around, they were like, no, you won't last more than 2 months. But I stayed there for 2 years. And by the time I was leaving, that person was like, she kept asking me, now you're leaving me. Like, why are you leaving? Why did I stay that long? Because I studied her and I observed what she liked and what she didn't like. I didn't do what she didn't like. I did what she liked. And that's why I stayed in that job for that long. And she always said that I'm her best employee, like of all the people she has ever employed. So to me, this is one way of excelling at work. So that's what I'm going to talk about, knowing your employees' likes and dislike. Okay? Including your employer included. When you say your employer included, tell me how you would word this. So we all have our likes and dislikes, your employer included, okay? Included. So what you need to do is figure out what they like and do that. And also know what they don't like and avoid that. Avoid that. Isn't that like a repetition? We'll read later on. So we all have our likes and dislikes, so employee included. What you need to do is figure out what they like and do that, more of that. You write and do more of that. And also know what they don't like and avoid that. I'll come back and rephrase that. I don't like the way that sounds at the end. But know your employer's likes and dislikes. So romantic, ladies sexual relationships, romantic relationships. So we have our first point, let me write know your employer's likes and dislikes. So that's our first point, and I think you're reading with me, but we'll come back and read all together. So what I wanted to say again, when you're doing article writing, is that as much as you're writing in a conversational tone, because if you read this is like I'm talking to you, you also need to write like you're talking to someone actually. So it's not just all about you, unless you are referring to something. This is what I mean, or this I don't mean this, but it's about you're talking to someone. So you can say that I'm using things like some of the ways you can excel, what you need to do. If you are boss, I'm writing about, I'm talking to the reader directly. Okay, so let's go to tip number 2. Let me see if there are some comments. Hello, Monica. Guys, if you have a comment, just let me know as you continue. If maybe I've done something and you're like, how did you do that? Just ask me, okay? So the second thing that I'm going to talk about, these are 2 points that if the more you write, and maybe if you write about a certain niche, like this is in my niche, like this is something I'm passionate about, personal development. So even in my YouTube videos, you'll find I've done a video on how to thrive at work and how to survive your 9 to 5 job. And I wanted to do a video on this, how to excel at work. So this is something that I can actually write on without researching. But it doesn't mean that I won't research, I will research. So I wanted to do this first point because this just it was top of my head. And then I want to do the second point, and then I'll start researching on the rest of the points so you can see how I also research. So the second point that I wanted to talk about is taking initiative. Like take initiative. Taking initiative will just make you stand out at your place of work. It's something that I've noticed. You anticipate. Maybe you know that you anticipate what is going to happen, and then you don't wait for your boss to tell you. If it's something that is within your job description, if it's something you're supposed to do, don't wait for your boss to tell you. Just do it. Your boss will come and find that you've already done whatever it is that you are supposed to do. And don't be afraid to use a personal experience. I wanted to add that here, but I think it will be too long. But don't be afraid to add like the personal experience. So let's do number 2. Point number 2, take initiative. So I'm thinking. I want to use my personal experience, something that I did over the holidays, the December holidays. So, okay. we need to do before we close? In our organization, in our organization, is it in our organization? Let me say at our company. Ever use the word company? It's complicated. At our company, we use company. Yeah. With my immediate boss and her boss, no, with my two superiors, not supervisors. Beautiful. Who is the A? Beautiful, beautiful. Ish. Okay. So this is the thing. I've used my name because this is my sample now. It's not a work I'm doing for a client, so I can always submit it. But if you're doing it for a client, I would have just written thank you for taking the initiative because maybe your client is male or their name is not Linda. So you get the flow. What can I say instead of using the word taking initiative again? If your boss knows that even if they're not around, things will still get done. High transaction, no, let me just leave it at that. So the second point, and then, hey, I've just realized I'm going to put this as my first point. This point is so powerful. Taking initiative, I think it has overpowered the first point, knowing your boss's likes and dislikes. So what we want to do is we want to start with strong points so that when someone reads the first point, they're like, hey, let me read the second. It doesn't have to be like, I know these, I know, knowing employees, I've read this somewhere, I know So they feel like they can predict all the other points that you're going to talk about. So taking initiative is number one, knowing your employer's likes and dislikes. I want to go to point number three, and then, not point number three, I'm now going online to research. But before that, let me see if you have any comments. No problem, see your mindsets. Let's watch it later. So the third point, what you need to do is, I'm going to research, let me Google stuff like qualities employers look for, okay, in employees, yes. Qualities employers look for in employees. So if you have those qualities, you can embody those qualities, and then you'll be able to stand out at your workplace, okay? So 14 common qualities, top skills and attributes. Let me look at some of these qualities and see which ones I want to add here. 10 essential qualities that all employers look for in their potential employees: problem solving, communication, ambition, and leadership skills. So you see, this is an article. This is an article. If you are wondering how an article looks like, this is it. Just your title is there. You see the formatting and stuff. You're going to do that. Adaptability. Okay. Passion. Dependability. Dependability, can it be a point on its own? Because I think I've mentioned in the last point of taking initiative that if your boss knows that the things will still get done, which means they can depend on you, let me not choose it. Integrity, decisiveness, let me look at these other traits that do they think. Teamwork. Teamwork, by the way, it's a quality that employers look for. So if you want to excel at your job, I'm going to take teamwork. I'm going to take work ethic. I'm just going to talk of professionalism. Professionalism. Let me just talk of professionalism, and then teamwork. Yeah, that's a trait that is very desirable. So let's do professionalism. Be professional. Because we're not talking about the same thing like qualities of the profession. We're talking about easy and effective tips to excel. Be professional. Being professional. Right, should be being professional. So, to clients and colleagues, fellow colleagues, clients, fellow colleagues, or bosses, superiors. Let me use the word superiors. Like, have you ever worked with individuals who always gossip all the time? I have already said always. I can't say who always gossip all the time. Who gossip all the time, go for lunch breaks for 3 hours, and never on time, and speak rudely to clients, fellow colleagues, or superiors. You better believe that these employees are never the first. How can I put it? I want to put it like this. What is going on? When a superior is not make the list. Do not make the list. Okay. Every employer wants every employer. Isn't it simple? Employers value professionalism. Check your work and environment. For being professional, if you have work ethics, opportunity arises. So, have you ever worked with individuals who gossip all the time, go for lunch breaks for 3 hours, are never on time, and speak rudely to clients, fellow colleagues, or superiors? When a superior is recommending someone for a raise or promotion, you better believe that these employees do not make the list. The reason is simple: employees value professionalism. Take your work seriously and do what you are hired to do. Avoid anything that will make others uncomfortable or behaviors that make you difficult to work with. If you have work ethics, your boss will be happy to have you around and reward you whenever an opportunity arises. Why do I feel like this is number two? And then this is the thing, I don't know if it happens with everyone, but this is what happens with me. When I just get into the zone, like now, I've just get into the writing zone, like I guess just flow, like content keeps getting better and better. So I may feel like I've explained a certain point better than another one. So these are 3 points. The fourth thing we're going to do, what we are going to talk about, was being a team player, because we saw that it was one of the qualities. We saw that it was one of the qualities that employers look for, being a team player, teamwork. So you need to be a team player. So be a team player. So yes, let's continue. Let me take a sip of water. But I'm responding to some comments. Okay. So be a team player. Let me sip this water. What? Fantastic. I was sipping water. So let me continue. So be a team player. Like you may have your job description mapped out, but you don't operate in a bubble. Your job is connected to those of your colleagues, and together you work towards achieving the company's mission and vision. So this is why it's important to be a team player. Vital. Oh, I want to say, what do I want to say? Never, you want to do everything, like never allowing other people to contribute towards tasks or activities. Tasks or activities. Okay. To be a team player, this is just one of the things that can make you excel at work. Take initiative, be professional, know your employer's likes and dislikes, be a team player. You may have your job description marked up, but you don't operate in a bubble. So what I want to do, let me see, have I finished explaining this point? What can I add about being a team player? So let me go online and search. I want to search about team player. The importance of being a team player at work. Like why should you be a team player? Employee teamwork enables your workforce to split difficult tasks into simpler ones, then work together. So the importance of teamwork in the workplace. 5 important reasons why teamwork matters. So what I want to do is that when you're writing, like when I'm writing an article, this is an article, not a blog. So it can't just be like my own opinion, whatever, like everything that I think. That's why I'm researching online. And so when I'm also researching, I want to link uh, parts of my articles to other sources, to credible sources, so that people can say that, this is not just Linda's idea. She just thought of this on her own, like there are facts online. Like someone you see has already published something of the importance of teamwork. So I want to get part of this information, put it in that article so I can provide a link to this article. If someone wants to know more about teamwork, they can click on that link and it brings them here. It just makes your article more credible because you're using facts that are out there. Okay. So this person is saying that, let me see what they're talking about teamwork, what I can get. So don't feel like your article is not 100% original because you are researching. Researching is part of it. You're not the one who's going down on the ground. You're not going to see how people behave. You're not going to see how people work in a team and then say, oh, so this is how These are the benefits, and what somebody has already done the research. They are researchers. You need to get that information and tell people about that information. So don't feel bad, but don't copy anyone's article word by word or even sentence by sentence. Read, see what you can get from it, what you understand, and then let's continue. So we're looking at the importance of teamwork. So we can link teamwork to excelling at work. So teamwork is efficient work. Teams self-monitor. Teams innovate faster. So I want to do this. Teams innovate faster. I don't know if you can see. Let me also expand this page so you can see. So teams innovate fast. For any task or problem, there are usually countless solutions. When one employee tackles a project, they might be able to think of a few different ideas given time. But when a team tackles a problem, the project benefits from multiple perspectives, which is very, very true. So we just say that when you work as a team, you work on a project as a team, you get the benefit of multiple perspectives, because it's not just your opinion, the benefit of multiple perspectives. Additionally, and also you complete a project sooner because you're helping each other, because more than one person is contributing. Employers understand this aspect, understand the benefits of teamwork, and that is why they value employees who can work well with others. I use the same phrase somewhere, work well with others. Work together here, so it's okay. So be a team player. So what I've done here, please understand the benefits of teamwork. This article is on the importance of teamwork or the benefits of teamwork. So I'm going to link it here, benefits of teamwork, so that if someone is more interested in knowing like which are these other benefits, they want to read like a full article on these benefits of teamwork, they can click on the link and it takes them. So we come and get that link, which is this. We get that link. This is the link. We come here. If you right click, it will bring the link, the hyperlink. Also, it is also under what? That's a shortcut. It is normally under design. No, insert link here. Okay, so just right click, the link comes, and then you paste that link that you've copied. Okay, that's it. You see, and it will highlight in blue. Now, if you hover the mouse, it shows you these are links. So this one thing adds credibility to your article, okay? Because now you're using facts, you're using other sources. It's not just words. So you try to do that for a few of the points, not every single point, but a few of the points. So, which other thing can make you excel at work? We have points 1, 2, 3, 4, and we had 600 words. I wanted to get to 800 or 1000. Okay, be a team player. So I can do something like, I can research something like how to get ahead in your career. Okay, let's see what other people need to say, how to get ahead in your career. Take one for people answer. Is this really what I need? How to get ahead in your career by letting me go? No, how to perform better at work. Let me see how to perform better at work. This career. Okay, let me zoom. I thought I'd zoomed everything. Okay. perform better at work. Oh, yes. This is my first time writing live, so bear with me if there are some things that I'm still not used to. So, how to improve your performance? Because if you improve your performance, then you're going to excel. I don't think I need to know about how to get ahead in your career. No. This is not what I'm looking for. So, this is work performance 10 easy zoomed, way zoomed. 10 work performance, 10 easy ways or tricks to improve yours. So, because if you improve your work performance, okay, thank you. If you improve your work performance, you will surely get ahead because you'll be better. So, work performance, what had you researched? You had decided how to perform better at work. So, work performance 10 easy ways to improve yours. So, improve your performance at work. That's a way of meaning. Improve your performance at work. That's a way of excelling because if you perform better, trust me, ah, puts you. And you can see, I'm just highlighting. I'm just making the points in bold so that you can be able to stand out. As you've seen with even the article that I've been reading, like this one, 10 easy ways. Sometimes people don't have time to read everything, but I can just skim through and be like, number one, set milestones. Number two, organize, plan, and prioritize. That is what you are doing here, but you're going to make it better when you're formatting it. So for now, let's just continue writing. I'm checking if you have any questions. No. So, and I'm sharing my screen so you can see the comments. Improve your performance at work. So how can you improve your performance? This is how the simple ways you can improve your performance. You can get a little bit of this, and then I link to this. So if someone wants to know more about how they can improve their performance, then yes. I'm thirsty. You can set milestone. Let me see. If the only time you think about your performance at work is at your annual performance evaluation, you're not alone. So don't think about their performance. So focusing on continuously improving your skill set and learning new things is a great way to boost your confidence and help you become the best version of yourself. So you need to continuously improve your skills. I like that. I like that a lot. How can you do that? So before you even talk about how you can do it, let's talk about the importance of improving your performance. Okay. It is easy to get comfortable and do things the same way you were doing them 10 years ago, 5 years ago. This is too long. However, this does not make you stand out. This does not make you stand out. Instead, you can commit to always improving your skill. Okay? You can commit to always improving your skill. Because this will enable you to deliver better results every time and give you and boost your confidence, knowing that your performance is great. It will boost, not boost. It is easy to get comfortable and do things the same way you were doing them 5 years ago. However, this does not make you stand out. Instead, you can commit to always improving your skill because This will enable you to deliver better results every time and boost your confidence, knowing that your performance is great. Your boss will surely notice the improved performance. So after noticing your performance, what next? Which is what you want. Which is what you want. There are so many ways you can improve your skill. You can improve your performance. Remove this, your boss will surely notice. Let me remove it for now. It's just hanging there. Let me see how you can improve your performance. You can improve your performance in various ways. For example, you can take an online course. The bracket number, yeah. This can be free. This can be free, or affordable. You can take an online course that is related to your career stroke job. Adjacent to your career or job. You can attend seminars. Learn from your superiors. Join community. Join a community of people in your field and learn from them. Improve your performance, getting better. Take initiative. Be professional. Employers like getting clear, improve your performance at work. So what I want to do is, because I want to link to this. Let me see what the tips they have offered. I've talked about online courses, learning from your superiors. Let me see how their tips for performing better, setting milestones, organize planning and prioritize, staying focused and avoiding distraction. Doing one thing at a time. Communicating, reading something new. Yes, increasing your knowledge by reading something new daily. So I can include that. Join a community of people in your field and learn from them. Learn from your superiors. Read something new frequently. So you can improve your performance. So this is about tips to improve your performance, how you can communicate. Take a break. No. Stay focused. Tips for better talent performance. You can improve your work performance. Let me put it work performance at work. So I can put that link here. You can learn from your superiors. You can attend seminars. Learn from your superiors. Avoid distractions. Because these are things from that article. So if I link that article, at least it shows that at least you've gotten that content from that article. So this is improve your work performance. So if you want to learn how to improve your work performance, then that is it. And I'm going to put it. No problem. Let me just leave it like this. No big deal. So we have 700 words. Oh, that was fast. So let me add 2 more points and then I do the conclusion. Improve your performance. How else can you excel at work? How can you excel at work? So, habits of highly successful people. 6 secrets to perform better and even excel. You see how you can word it. If you use the word tips, secret, hack, people are like, hey, what are those secrets? We also want to learn. So let me look at their secrets. Mm-hmm. 6 secrets to ditch multitasking. I think I already avoid distractions. No, I've not mentioned it. Multitasking. Does that help you to excel at work? I don't want to use that now. Cultivate good habits. There's something you want to change in your life. Block out distractions. We've already talked about distractions in this point. Avoid distractions. That's how you improve your performance. Start with problems you can solve fast. Control. We need to talk about controlling emotions. I agree with this person. I want to pick this point. Hey, how can you? I'm going to put it in a way that you need to learn to manage your emotions. Learn how to manage your emotions. It's very, very important because your emotions can just make you fired, like get you fired. So this person saying in our crisis mode, emotions get the better of us if you let them. As a result, we'll take the stress out on others. If very, very true, and waste time getting into arguments which leave us ultimately feeling less efficient. You can see the page. Let me keep forgetting to zoom. So this is the point that I want to take. Control your emotions. Supertaskers are extremely efficient at keeping them. Yeah, that's something we believe in. Controlling, that's something we agree on. So it's how to manage. I'm going to use how to control your emotions. So how am I going to explain it? Because when you're getting something, even if you get a point that is similar to another person's point, it's okay. You're not like copying the entire article. You're not copying like word by word how they have explained it. Because article writing, it's just like YouTube. If you go to YouTube, I've done a video on how to be confident. I'm not the only person who's done a video on how to be confident. There's millions of videos on that. And some of these points overlap. Someone may have talked about something that I've talked about in my video. It's okay. But the way I've explained it is different from the way they have explained theirs. So we're going to explain how you can, how managing your emotions help you to excel at work. Okay, go. Do a presentation. Sarcastic. How do you write sarcastic? Sarcastic. Yes. It will determine how also colleagues and superiors behave. Look at you. Give you the same thing. Okay. You can burst out laughing. A mean comment. Like, how do you respond? You can burst out laughing. You can say a mean comment. You can gossip about them. Complain to your boss. Tell everyone. Tell everyone. How you and ask them not to associate with her, not to. The people do when you're doing it like this person was so mean to me, like don't talk to her. And ask them not to talk to him or her. And also decide to thank them for their comments and ask how you can improve on the presentation. The fact that you work at I want to talk about like disagreements are there. You disagree with people even at your workplace. You just disagreements is no. What is that? And if you can't get along with everyone, even at your workplace, but you can refrain from cussing people out, bad mouthing them, or talking rudely because you are upset. Keep your emotions in check. You are eyeing that promotion, salary increment, raise. If you're eyeing that promotion, raise or recognition. Yes, that's it. Raise or recognition. Yes, these are 900 words. I'm even adding one more. I think these points are okay. What I want to do is I'm not really okay with the introduction. I just want to make it wow and then make the conclusion wow. Let me do a conclusion first. So learn how to manage your emotions. I want to split these two because at least I have two links. Where do I put it? My employers likes and dislikes. Take initiative should still be number one. Be professional number two. My employers likes and dislikes number three. Getting plan number four. Learn how to manage emotions should be number five. This is number six. Yes. So I'm going to do a conclusion. And the same way that I've done the introduction. This is the introduction. I haven't written here introduction. But employers are different. I've gotten employers who want you to write the word conclusion. But now I just want to separate it from the last point, which is improve your performance at work. So I normally would write something like final thoughts, including thoughts. That is my go-to. I have different styles of writing, but this is my go-to style. When I don't want to overthink, it's the easiest for me, efficient. But if I have more time and I have the, it depends on also the type of client that I have. There's a way that I can make this different instead of writing concluding thoughts. But concluding thoughts are amazing. Final thoughts, like just something to say that okay, these are the final thoughts. So what when I'm writing the concluding thoughts, I'm thinking, what do I want this person? It's like I'm summarizing this entire article, but what do I want this person to take away from this? Okay. Okay. So I just want to tell this person that is going to read this that excelling at work is not only for a selected few. It's not. Everyone can be their best, can perform their best. No, excelling at work is not only for a selected few. Everyone can be their best, can be their best, or can be at their best. Everyone can be their best. No, everyone has the opportunity to stand out at their workplace. Okay? Everyone has the opportunity to stand out at their workplace. Okay? It may take time and patience because it may take time and patience as you apply these tips. It may take time and patience because pursuing excellence. Do I really like what I'm writing? Pursuing excellence, let's write and we'll see. Because it involves, yes, I don't like pursuing excellence. Doing things differently. Doing things because it involves doing things differently from what you were used to. So apply these tips. Be patient with yourself and watch. Be patient and watch yourself. Be patient and watch yourself soar like an eagle. I wish you all the best as you pursue excellence at your job. Okay, let's read the concluding thoughts. It says, excelling at work is not only for a selected few. Everyone has the opportunity to stand out at their workplace. Everyone can stand out at their workplace. Everyone can. This is what now we are referring to as filler words. If you apply for a job and an employer is like, we don't like filler words, this is what they mean. Words that do not add any opportunity. If I remove all these as the opportunity and I write can, still makes sense. Everyone can stand out. You see, so if you just add all those many words that do not help anyone. So we're at 978. I wanted you to get to 1000 and something, no problem. Everyone can stand out. Wow, I like the conclusion. I am not satisfied with the introduction. So let's go back to the introduction and fix it and get it to be catchy, to hook someone else up. So number one is, let's start, easy and effective tips to excel at work. Need tips. Let's see, what if we do this? Let me try another thing. If we do secrets to excelling at work, tips and tricks. Let's look at these three titles. Which one would catch your attention more? My goodness, people, talk to me, talk to me. Am I talking to myself? Hey, so talk to me. I want to know between these two, which would you go for if you are done writing this article, or if you saw this somewhere? Easy and effective tips to excel at work, and then secrets to excelling at work, tips and tricks. If I use the word tricks, I've used secrets. No, I can't use secrets and then tips and tricks. Secrets to excelling at work, easy and effective. Aish. Okay. Let me just stick with the first one. The second one, I like the word secrets, but if I'm not able to add anything at the end, I'm sticking to easy and effective tips to excel at work. So let's read it. This is the time of the year when we make our goals and resolutions. One of your goals may be to excel at your workplace. Do you want to get a promotion? Are you looking to bag the Employee of the Year or Month title? Of the month or year title, or do you simply want to be the best at what you do? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this article is for you. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me just add something here. It's actually not bad at all. So, what can I add? I want to add something sweeter, and then I want it to get 1,000 words. I'm obsessed with the word count. Drinking water. Easy and effective tips to excel at work. What can I add? Should I just leave it as it is? The problem is that most of us usually wait and hope that we become. The problem is that most of us usually wait and hope that someone, most likely our employers, will realize that we are special. The problem is that most of us usually wait and hope that someone, I want to put it this way, normally hope that someone will just like see that we are special, that someone will just come and be like, Linda, you're special. How can I put it? The problem is that most of us usually wait and hope that someone, most likely our employers, will realize how special and valuable we are. This approach normally don't work. It's time to be proactive and engage in habits. Is it an engage in habit? It's time for us to be proactive and I want to say we'll be proactive and intentionally. Mm, This intentionally. This approach normally doesn't work. Why have I put don't work? Doesn't work. Mhm. It's trying to be proactive. Sorry. And engage in habits that will make us stand out. Well, let me read it. There's a sentence here that I'm not sure of. This approach normally doesn't work. It's time to be proactive. It may be time to try something different. By being proactive, it's okay, it's time to be proactive and engage in habits that will make us stand out at our workplace, at our places of work. Eh, Places of work. So this is it. I'm going to read this article out loud. No, before I read it, I'm going to open Grammarly. I use Grammarly to check for spelling errors and stuff. Actually, just installed this what is it called? This word version yesterday. I normally just go online to grammarly.com. If you have an account, if you don't have an account, create an account. Just go to Grammarly. I have it here as my shortcut www.grammarly.com. Just sign in. So I normally use Grammarly. I created this last year. So not last year. I signed up for this yesterday. So I'm still getting familiar with this word version. But alternatively, I normally just copy the whole thing, paste here. You see, new document. So just copy. Oh, let me plug the charger. Laptop is dying off. Yes. So you see here, add a title. You just come and paste here. So, but since it's on the word, let me use this version. Let me just check for spelling errors and then I'll read through it again. Please, 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 if you're using Grammarly, it's easier to just pass the document through Grammarly and then not read because you're like, Grammarly has already checked for spelling errors. It misses things. This is not a human being. It misses stuff. I used to make that mistake. So, December, correct article usage. What? For the December holidays. See, just two small things. So you just click on it. Oh, I didn't ask permission for my boss. Why did I write for my boss? So you see, those kinds of things. Please, they are pleased with, they're not pleased at. My goodness, Linda. So this is what I'm doing now. What is this red one? You think if you see anything in red, that may be grammatically incorrect. So of course there are things like use and sentence structure. If you take the premium version of Grammarly, then it helps you with even restructuring some of your sentences. It can tell you this sentence, it's better if you restructure it in this way. So this is now the free version. So it's just telling me the grammatical errors, the missing commas. No, fellow colleagues. I do not need to use the word fellow because if they are your colleagues already. So that where are the commas? The commas. These are the things that don't miss. The commas. You know, the commas. So I don't see any other issue. But there are these commas, commas. So we've done this. I'm going to read through this article. Let me close. Each four other basic issues. I want to read through it and then I'm going to show you where I get my photos. I have to put a photo. I'm going to do more formatting. It has to look neat, not look like an amateur. I can't see those basic issues. This document is good. So let me read through it with you, and then we go and look for a photo. We put the photo, and that's it. Normally, when I do this, is when I finish writing, I step away from it for even 5 to 10 minutes, come back and read it with a fresh pair of eyes. If you can even leave it for the next day, if it's not urgent, you can do it so that you can see some of the mistakes you didn't see before. So the title is Easy and Effective Tips to Excel at Work. This is the time of the year when you make our goals and resolutions. One of your goals may be to excel at your workplace. Do you want to get a promotion? Are you looking to bag the Employee of the Month or Year title? Or do you simply want to be the best at what you do? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this article is for you. The problem is that most of us usually wait and hope that someone, most likely our employers, will realize that we are special and valuable. Oh, no, we realize, you see, if I'd not read through it and just relied on grammar, we realize how special and valuable we are, you see. This approach normally doesn't work. It's time to be proactive, and then it may be time, it's time. It's okay the way it is. It's time to be proactive and engage in habits that will make us stand out at our workplaces of work. Let's look at some of the ways that you can excel at work. So these, I'm just going to be numbering them. I want to number it. It's you can see it's bold because I've zoomed in, but it's actually the same font as the rest, which is font 12, so it doesn't stand out that much. So I'm going to put it font 12, font 16. I'm going to number it number 1 like that. You see? So it stands out. I can even do this. It can be, yeah. I'd forgotten to do something. This should be heading 1. Heading 1, it's not just like any other, all the rest of the new. I'm still using Cambria. Let me see if I want to use maybe font 18 or 22, 20, bold, white and black. Okay. So you see, this is showing it's heading 1. Some class would want you to put this heading 2, 3, but it's just if you have subtitles, then they become heading 2. Okay, just like that. So take initiative is number 1. So making decisions can be exhausting. Therefore, saving your employer the struggle of always reminding you of tasks that fall within your area will not make you stand out. You need to do the opposite if you want him or her to notice that you're different. My job revolves around PR and communications. Before we close for the December holidays, I thought it would be a good idea to wish our stakeholders a happy new year. I didn't ask for permission from my boss, but I engaged the person in charge of designing publicity materials at our company. For our company, at our company. It's still okay. And had them design a Christmas card. I shared the card with my 2 superiors and they were pleased with how beautiful it was. One of them said, "Thank you, Linda, for taking the initiative." That showed me that they liked the fact that I didn't wait for them to tell me what to do. If your boss knows that even if they're not around, things will still get done, you will not be like any other employee. Number 2, be professional. Number 2, we are doing the same. We are numbering it. We are giving it a bigger font. Yeah, can even put that. Be professional. Have you ever worked with individuals who gossip all the time, go for lunch breaks for 3 hours? Can I put 4 so I can exaggerate? No, Have you ever worked with individuals who gossip all the time, go for lunch breaks for 3 hours and never on time? Who gossip all the time, never on time, who gossip about everyone? Let me just change it to gossip about everyone so it doesn't look like all the time is repetition. Have you ever worked with individuals who gossip about everyone, go for lunch breaks for 3 hours, are never on time, and speak rudely to clients, colleagues, or superiors? When a superior is recommending someone for a raise or promotion, you better believe that these employees do not make the list. The reason is simple. Employers value professionalism. Take your work seriously and do what you are hired to do. Avoid anything that will make others uncomfortable or behaviors that will make you difficult, that make you difficult to work with. It's okay. If you have work ethics, your boss will be happy to have you around and reward you whenever an opportunity arises. The third way you can excel at work, as we said, is to know your employer's likes and dislikes. Same thing, same thing, same thing. You can put this, no problem. But do I really want to do this? No, 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 no. No. Just let it remain like that. Can be professional, take initiative. It's okay. It can be small letter. It don't need to be caps. My employers likes and dislikes. We all have our likes and dislikes. Can you explain this point well? Your employer included. What you need to do is figure out what they like and do more of that, and also know what they don't like and avoid that. If your boss values punctuality, then you cannot always be late to work and meetings because you will be on their bad side. This doesn't mean that you become besties with your boss. Just do what they want and they will be forced to appreciate you, whether they like you or not. Of course, I'm not advocating for you to be a pushover and doing things and do things and do things that make you uncomfortable. For example, if your boss likes to have romantic relationships with employees and that's against your values, then by all means do not play along. It's good. I explained it well. Why was I worried? This is number 4. Be a team player. You may have your job description mapped out, but you don't operate in a bubble. Your job is connected to those of your employees, and together you work towards achieving your company's mission and vision. That is why it is vital to know how to work together. You can't be having arguments with everyone at your workplace, completely refuse to help anyone who gets stuck, or never allow other people to contribute towards tasks or activities. When you work on a project as a team, you get the benefit of multiple perspectives. Hey! Additionally, you complete a project sooner because more than one person is contributing. Employers understand the benefits of teamwork, and that is why they value employees who can work well with others. Is it 5? Yes. Learn how to manage your emotions. Your emotions can get you in trouble if you don't know how to control them. If you do a presentation at work and then one of your colleagues, hey, this is colleges, yeah. One of your colleagues, how do you write colleagues? My brain is not working now. This colleague. I wrote colleges. So if you do a presentation at work and then one of your colleagues makes a sarcastic comment about how terrible your presentation was, how do you react? That will determine whether, what is weather? Please do you see the importance of reading through your document? I can't insist on this. You may have the best document, but if it has these two small errors, the client will be pissed. So if you do a presentation at work and then one of your colleagues makes a sarcastic comment about how terrible your presentation was, how do you react? That will determine how your colleagues and superiors view you. You can burst out laughing, say a mean comment, gossip about them, or tell everyone how horrible your colleague is and ask them not to talk to him or her. Alternatively, you can decide, that is how I want to phrase it. I want to write alternatively. Instead of doing that, you can decide, what is it? Alternatively, you can decide to thank them for their comment and ask how you can improve on the presentation. You can't get along with everyone, even at your workplace, but you can refrain from cussing people out, bad-mouthing them, or talking rudely because you're upset. Keep your emotions in check if you're eyeing that promotion, that raise, or recognition. The last point is improve your performance at work. This is point number 6. 6 points, not bad. Thing with me is that I normally like to explain something so that when you are reading this, you understand it. So I may be having less points as opposed to having 10 and you don't. I've just gone through them like quite fast. So the 6th point is improve your performance at work. It is easy to get comfortable and do things the same way you were doing them 5 years ago. However, this does not make you stand out. Instead, you can commit to always improving your skill because this will enable you to deliver better results every time and boost your confidence, knowing that your performance is great. So, you can improve your work performance in various ways. For example, you can take an online course. This can be free or quite affordable. That is related to your career or job. You can attend seminars, learn from your superiors, avoid distractions, read something new frequently, join a community of people in your field and learn from them. The list is endless. The list is endless. Huh? That's okay. The list is endless. So concluding thoughts are that excelling at work is not only for a selected few. Everyone can stand out at their workplace. It may take time and patience because it involves doing things differently from what you are used to. So apply these tips, be patient, and watch yourself soar like an eagle. I wish you all the best as you pursue excellence at your job this year. Excel. So let's look for an image. I'm just getting excited. I get excited when I write, especially when I feel like this article is good and I'm feeling it. Like I like writing. What can I say? So let's look at where to get. When I just type P, it brings pexels.com because I use it a lot. Pexels.com. There are so many sites. People use Pexels and Splash. I can't remember the rest, but I normally use Pexels. So this is where I'm going to use because these images are free. Like 97% of them are free, as opposed to Google where you may use someone's image and it lands you in trouble because of copyright. Or your employer cannot use the client. When you send the article to the client, they can't use it because of copyright. So it doesn't help them. So you go to sites that have free, and our title is Excelling at Work. So sometimes just play around like let me see and get something like people who are excelling at work. And I normally you see these kind of photos. I don't like them. Let me use one so you can see what I'm talking about. When it comes to orientation, I normally come and choose horizontal, not vertical, not square. This had vertical or square. If you see here, you see it's free download, like it's free, you can use it. So what you can just do is maybe you can credit the artist who uploaded this photo. Me, which is something like doing, I just copy and give them that. But let me show you why I do not use those vertical. Can't believe I just did a 1,000 word article like live for the first time. Yeah. See what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. My article actually even starts in the second page. It has pushed everything. It is so large. It has. I don't like it. The layout. I want something that covers this place. So that's why I use. Quickly, I go to orientation, choose horizontal. So let me see. These are not pictures of people excelling at work. Can I do like So for pictures, I just normally just go through them until I get that picture and I'm like, yes, this one sends the message. What do I want to do? Pictures, this is nice. This person looks happy, like they're excelling at work. And then promotion at work. Let me say promotion. Let me say something. I want a happy photo. Someone that people are happy, they're looking at the person and they're smiling. No, so the person looks like they're excelling. Really, how our lives connected to promotion. Really, Pexel. Let's just say job promotion. I'll write happy people at work. I'm telling you, happy people at work. I'll get that. For photos, normally just playing around with them. This woman. I can use it if I don't get one now. Because time has really gone, I need to get out of here. I can use any of this. But now you see, happy people at work. I like this. Because see, this person is being congratulated. They're shaking their hands, so it may send that signal of this person is being congratulated. They're doing well. They're excelling. Yes, I've gotten my view. But this photo has 14 million views. It means people have used it a lot. But personally, I haven't seen it, and I write a lot and I read a lot, so I'm going to use it. So photo by this person from Pexels, I just copied this. Or when you come here to share info, it's the same. You see, just copy. You can use the photo without. You come and insert picture from this. You can use a photo without giving credit to the artist. But I'm like, why won't you just give credit to this person? They've given you a free photo. So this is I just paste photo from Excel, and I like to make it a smaller font, and then I center it. Let me reduce the resolution a bit. The photo, It's equally big. So you see, this is how it looks. I like horizontal, it fits from here to here. Why does this look smaller than the photo? Let me try from 22. Yes. So you see how better your article looks. So another reason for adding this, you see, when I hover the mouse, it takes me to the link. So if you want to know more about the artist, you go to this. If you want to know more about where you've gotten the photo, you go to Pexels. This is important because sometimes when I would use photos from Google, and then the client would be like, send me a link to that photo. I want to check if it has copyright issues or I'm free to use it. And then I go back to Google and try typing the same thing I typed so I can get the photo, and sometimes I don't get it. But when you send it like this to your client, if they want more information about their photo or just check if it is free for them to use, they just click on it. They won't ask you. You can even decide to put it in italics. I don't like it in italics, but you can decide to do that. So this is our article. Article is ready. If you look at it, it looks good. It looks professional. This is my writing sample. So, so for me, for right now, that is it, guys. What I want to do is I want to take an extra step. I want to go to Medium. Medium is a platform. I'll talk to you about it some other time because I've been researching more about it, but it's a platform where people go to read articles. It's like the New York Times, but it's online. So because people go there to read articles, you are allowed to go and publish your articles. Let me stop screen sharing. You're allowed to go there on Medium and publish your articles. So that's what I want to do because I created an account last year, but I've just been postponing that issue of publishing. But since this is my article and it is not published anywhere, if you're sending this to a client, you can use it as that Word document as it is. You can upload it on Google Docs and send the link to the client. You can save it as PDF. But what I want to do is, for me, I want to just take all this information as it is and then publish it on Medium so that I be sending links to clients as opposed to Word documents. So let me just do that. Katrina, you're not late, but I'm just leaving. So, yeah, so that's what I want to do. I don't know if you want to see that because I'm also not quite familiar with Medium. I haven't published any article. I just created it. So I want to publish it. But then again, I wanted to do this. There's something I want to do again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. On Friday or on Saturday, because my leave days are coming to an end. So maybe hard to get the time when I get back to work. I want to bid live on Upwork. So if you've created an account or you haven't created and you're like, how can I bid for jobs? The same way that I've written these articles step by step, I'm going to do bidding step by step. Oh, it's 1 hour 47 minutes. Yeah. It's normally takes me 1 hour and 30 minutes at most doing a 1,000 word article. And 1 hour if I'm very, very I'm just I'm not taking time. I'm not doing it slow. I'm very fast 1 hour. So it's good because I was talking. But tomorrow or Saturday, I'll go live on Upwork and I'll bid for jobs. I'll just go bid for jobs as you see. Tell you if you're looking for jobs, which jobs to avoid, what to do when you're bidding for a job, what to put in your presentation. So let me just end this here. I'm hungry, so I can go eat and then come publish this article on Medium. Tomorrow, if I go live on Upwork or on Saturday, I may show you how the article looks on Medium. But I'm happy with myself. I'm very, very proud of myself. This is the first time that I've gone live and I've managed and I've written an article because it's difficult for you to write when people are looking at you because people are like, she will have explained this point better. There's a full stop she has missed there. It's opening up yourself to judgments, but no, I'm a better writer than her. But I'm just happy because at least I've been able to do it. If you missed the live, I'll save it. So you go back and watch it from scratch. Okay. So after this, you can say, I don't know how to write an article. I just did it with you here. So someone has just joined. Who is it? Hello. Sorry, I'm just ending this live and I hope I may do more of these, I'm not sure. But catch me tomorrow as I bid live on Upwork. So if you've done this after watching my video, go and create your own sample. And then tomorrow when you bid for jobs, you already have your sample, send it to a client and get that job. 2020 is the year where we are making money, and online is where the money is. So bye guys. Thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate it.